Well, it's been about a month since I've gotten to work on the Jeep. I got a lot of things to figure out. Let's get into it. So one of the first things I had to address to mount the engine was the steering box. Originally the steering box was mounted on the inside of the frame right here, and I just moved it over about 2 inches. I think that's enough that I can work with. Everything still hooks up factory spots. Now that I have the steering box taken care of, work on mounting the engine on this side because this is where I'm going to have the most issues. I have these bumper brackets from a Ford van. I have 2 of them. I think I can make those work. Going across here, tack it into the frame. This steering arm right here is my biggest concern. That's all the way forward. Hits the stop, and then when it goes backwards I have a lot more clearance, but that's not going to help me any. Still needed all the clearance I can make with it all the way out on the forward there. I think I'll cut some of this off, and I'll just run a piece in here and run the other one here. Later on I can add to it if I need to, which I probably will, since this side of the engine is where all the torque's gonna be put to it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut some stuff up and try and make it work. Bring it back when I figured things out. Okay, I got one piece made for this side. Started out like that piece. Here's the piece now. Fits in there like that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and tack that into place because I'm tired of having to line everything back up. It can start holding itself in place. So I'm going to do that now, and then we'll work on this side of it. Okay, so I got this all tacked in. Now I'm going to cut this here, work on a piece for back here. I have to clear it a little more, see if you can see that. For the arm there to clear, shouldn't take too much. So I'm going to work on that next. Once I get it all figured out, I'll tack it in, and this side will be mounted. It's already a lot more solid setting in there. And I'll bring it back in when I'm ready to tack that one. Alright, I got this piece all cut, fit in there. Made room for the steering shaft to go through there. I'm going to tack it. Eventually I'll probably weld something across and maybe something up from this way. I don't know. Cross that bridge when we get there. I'm going to go ahead and tack this in. Then I can start working on the other side. I hope that's the easy side. Should be. The only thing I have to worry about is make sure there's room for the starter. But we'll tack this and jump over there. Okay, so I'm on the passenger side now. I have some 1/4 inch plate that I cut. I'm going to weld in on each side of this. I'm just going to tack weld it for now. Probably brace it up later when I do a final weld on everything. Once I get these tacked in, then we're going to go to the back and get the transmission mounted in. But first I need to tack these plates in place, and let's do that. Okay, I got both sides tacked in. Went ahead and added a little brace down here on this one to give it a little more support. Next we're going to work on the cross member. Originally I had these brackets that it bolted to, and after I removed them from here I noticed that top is a body mount, so I'm probably going to put that back where it goes. and just drill a hole through the frame and here and run a bolt to it. First I need to find my transmission mount and get everything lined up before I start drilling holes. I'm gonna go look for that right now and get the batteries charged up for the drill. Ow, hot, ow, hot. Where's the gloves? Woo, hot. Yeah, let's get her done. That's how you make a hole. So it's pretty late. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, make sure everything's unplugged and all that good stuff, no fires. And I'll try to get on it a little bit tomorrow. Really want to just set this thing on the ground. I need the engine and transmission mounted, or at least the mounts made for it. Then I can take the engine and transmission out. No, because I need to wait to see how the suspension's gonna set. Well, it's the next night. Last night I worked on it till I was about half delirious. I didn't get to do anything to it today, except think about it. I did grab this transmission cross member for the Chevy van. I think I'll try to take that and make a cross member under the engine. The next video on this, that's gonna be part of it, and I want to put the body back on and finally set it on the ground. And then I'll know more about like the pinion height on the rear axle and just start planning out the front axle, I guess. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you want to like or subscribe, that's cool. Maybe leave a comment. But until next time, thanks for hanging out at Van Gogh Garage in little old Carburetor Spring, Colorado. Bye.